Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a gardening technique that is as ancient as it is brilliant. Companion planting. So, what exactly is it? Simply put, companion planting is the art and science of growing different plants together for their mutual benefit. Think of it as creating a bustling, cooperative little neighborhood right in your garden beds, where every plant helps its neighbors thrive. It's a holistic approach that can lead to healthier plants, bigger harvests, and a more vibrant, self-sustaining ecosystem. Instead of just rows of single crops, you create a tapestry of plants working in harmony. This can reduce your workload, cut down on pests, and make your garden a much more beautiful and productive space. So, if you're ready to take your gardening game to the next level, stick around, because we're about to explore how to make your plants the best of friends. Let's start with one of the biggest benefits: nutrient sharing. Plants, just like us, need a balanced diet to grow strong and healthy. One of the most important nutrients is nitrogen, which is crucial for lush, green leafy growth. The problem is, plants can't just pull nitrogen out of the air. This is where a special group of plants called legumes come to the rescue. Think of plants like beans, peas, clover, and vetch. These guys are nitrogen-fixing superstars. They have a unique symbiotic relationship with bacteria on their roots that allows them to take nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into a form that other plants can use. When you plant legumes next to heavy feeders like corn or leafy greens, the legumes essentially fertilize the soil as they grow. When the legume plant eventually dies and decomposes, it releases all that stored up nitrogen, enriching the soil for the next season's crops. It's a natural, free fertilizer system that builds healthy soil over time, reducing your need for synthetic inputs and creating a more sustainable garden. It's a perfect example of plants helping plants. Next up, let's talk about physical support and maximizing your garden space. Some plants are natural climbers, while others are sturdy and tall. Why not pair them up so they can help each other out? The most famous example of this is the Three Sisters planting method, a genius technique perfected by Native American agriculturalists centuries ago. The Three Sisters are corn, beans, and squash, and they form a perfect little plant community. First, you plant the corn. As it grows tall and strong, its sturdy stalk provides a natural trellis for pole beans to climb. This saves you the trouble of building supports and lets the beans reach for the sun. In return for the support, the beans, being legumes, fix nitrogen in the soil, feeding the nutrient-hungry corn. The third sister, squash, is planted around the base. With its large, sprawling leaves, the squash acts as a living mulch. It shades the soil, which helps retain moisture and keeps it cool. It also suppresses weed growth, so you spend less time pulling out unwanted plants. The prickly squash vines can even help deter pests like raccoons. The Three Sisters method is a beautiful, self-sustaining system where each plant plays a vital role, creating a higher yield in a small space than if each were planted alone. It's a masterclass in plant cooperation. Now, let's get into one of the most popular reasons gardeners love companion planting: natural pest control. Instead of reaching for chemical sprays, what if your plants could protect each other from pesky insects? Many plants have natural properties that either repel pests or lure them away from your more valuable crops. A classic example is the marigold. These cheerful, sunny flowers are more than just pretty faces. They release a chemical from their roots that repels nematodes, which are microscopic worms that can damage the roots of many vegetable plants, especially tomatoes. Planting marigolds around your tomatoes can help keep their root systems healthy. Another great pest-repelling plant is the nasturtium. Nasturtiums are often used as a trap crop for aphids. Aphids absolutely love nasturtiums and will flock to them, leaving your precious veggies like broccoli and cabbage alone. You can then simply remove the infested nasturtium leaves to get rid of the aphids. Aromatic herbs are also fantastic pest deterrents. The strong scents of plants like rosemary, mint, sage, and thyme can confuse and repel pests like cabbage moths, carrot flies, and squash bugs. By strategically placing these plants throughout your garden, you can create a protective, aromatic shield around your crops. Beyond just repelling the bad guys, companion planting is also fantastic for attracting the good guys. I'm talking about beneficial insects, the unsung heroes of the garden. These are insects like ladybugs, lacewings, hoverflies, and predatory wasps, which are natural enemies of common garden pests. Ladybugs and their larvae are voracious predators of aphids, while lacewings will happily munch on mites, thrips, and caterpillars. So how do you invite these helpful critters to your garden party? You plant things they love. Many beneficial insects are attracted to plants with small flowers that offer easy access to nectar and pollen. Think of plants in the carrot family, like dill, parsley, fennel, and cilantro. If you let some of these go to flower, their umbrella-shaped flower heads become a landing pad and a buffet for beneficials. Other fantastic attractants include sweet alyssum, with its tiny, fragrant white flowers, and yarrow. By planting these flowers in and around your vegetable beds, you're essentially rolling out the welcome mat for a free 24/7 pest control service. This creates a balanced ecosystem where nature takes care of itself, reducing your reliance on any kind of intervention and leading to a healthier, more resilient garden. So, with all that theory in mind, let's look at some classic, tried and true companion planting pairs that you can easily try in your own garden. First up is the quintessential Italian duo, tomatoes and basil. It's said that planting basil near tomatoes can improve their growth and even their flavor. While the flavor part is debated, what is certain is that basil's strong scent helps to repel common tomato pests like tomato hornworms and whiteflies. Plus, you have the perfect ingredients for a delicious sauce growing right next to each other. It's a win-win. Another great pairing is carrots and tomatoes. This is a partnership based on providing shade. As the tall tomato plants grow throughout the summer, they provide welcome shade to the carrots growing below. Carrots are a cool season crop, and the intense summer sun can cause them to bolt or become bitter. The shade from the tomatoes helps keep the soil around the carrot roots cool, allowing you to get a longer, sweeter harvest. Finally, let's consider cucumbers and corn. Similar to the Three Sisters, this pairing uses corn as a living trellis. Cucumbers are vining plants that love to climb, and the sturdy corn stalks offer perfect support, lifting the cucumbers off the ground. This improves air circulation, which can help prevent fungal diseases like powdery mildew, and it also makes the cucumbers easier to harvest. Just be sure to give them a little help getting started on their climb. These are just a few examples, but they show how a little thoughtful planning can create powerful partnerships in your garden. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the wonderful world of companion planting. We've seen how plants can share nutrients, provide physical support, ward off pests, and attract beneficial insects. The beauty of this approach is that it transforms your garden from a simple food production plot into a dynamic, interconnected ecosystem. It encourages biodiversity, builds healthy soil, and reduces the need for external inputs. My biggest piece of advice is to start small. You don't have to redesign your entire garden overnight. Pick one or two of the classic pairings we discussed, like tomatoes and basil, or try planting some marigolds around your vegetable beds. Observe what happens. See which combinations work best in your specific climate and soil. Gardening is all about experimenting and learning what works for you. Keep a little journal, take notes, and don't be afraid to try something new. You'll be amazed at the results. Before you know it, you'll be creating your own unique plant communities and enjoying the benefits of a healthier, more abundant, and more beautiful garden. Thanks so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!